No, it's not your fintech day, or at least not yet. I came back for a clash for a Champions League spot against Atletico Madrid, and we're gonna travel away at Nou Camp to play the second leg of the round of 16 in the Champions League against Barcelona. Hello there folks, welcome back to Valencia on FM24. We're gonna start this episode with the profile of Diogo Calais, a 20-year-old Brazilian goalkeeper that we signed in the last few days of the transfer window from Sporting for only 140k. Now of course we didn't need another goalkeeper, but 140k for this guy, he's decent to be a backup here, 2.5 star ability, and he can improve a lot. I've sent him back on loan to Sporting, but unfortunately he isn't getting any game time. However, he did play for the first part of the season for their B team 18 times, and he had a great average rating. Since the last time you were with me, we found some form. As you can see, all green baby, except for this last game in the Champions League. We start with a 1-0 victory home against Athletic Bilbao, Kyoba scoring late in the game. We traveled to Tenerife to play in the first round of the Cup, and we've managed to get through on penalties. Yes, I've played my backups. After this game, we should have had a clash against Real Madrid in the quarterfinals, but these guys, Alcaron from the second division, managed to shock the Spanish football by knocking out Real Madrid in the fourth round 2-1. Good for them. Anyway, let's get back to the schedule. So we've won in the quarterfinals away at Alcaron 3-0. Højlund with a brace and Osman. A 2-1 victory against Almeria in the first leg in the semifinals of the Cup. Højlund and Osman. A 2-1 victory home against Rayo Vallecano in the league. Diakabi and Hugo Duro. We've been drawn in the playoff in the Champions League against Rangers, and we've won both games. 2-1 in Glasgow, Kyoba and Hugo Duro, and a 2-0 home victory, Osman with a brace. We've also won this game in La Liga away at Almeria 2-0, Duro in Diakabi. A 4-0 victory away at Espanyol. Naipan with a brace, Diakabi and Hugo Duro, and we end with a draw in the first leg of the round of 16 in the Champions League, home against Barcelona, Diakabi and Salamakers. Like I said today, Atletico Madrid and the second leg away at Barcelona, and I'm gonna show you guys the Youth Fintech Day. It should take place after the game against Barcelona, I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's take a look at the league table. You probably saw it in the intro. We're on equal points with Atletico Madrid. We do have a game in hand, so as you can see, this game is really important. It's a home game, so we definitely need to win. Now let's get to it. Oh, before that, if we get past Almeria in the semi-finals of the Cup, we won the first leg, like I said, 2-1. We're gonna play Barcelona in the final. Now let's get to the game against Atletico de Madrid. We're gonna go with Georgi, Gaia, Sengoskar, Mosquera, Correa, Guillamon, Guerra, Naipan, Osman, Fran Perez and Duro. Naipan is in good form, so I'm gonna use him instead of Kyoba because Almeida is injured, and we have Diakabi coming back from an injury in 2 days. I'm not gonna risk him in this game. You'll probably see him against Barcelona. With a win today, we're gonna go 3 points ahead of Atletico Madrid with a game in hand. I'll be really disappointed if we lose this game. Our form has been really good lately, so I trust the boys to deliver. Randall Correa, long ball to Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro is through. He scores! Oh my word, his 23rd goal of the season. Yes, I thought about it. The highlight just started like that with a long ball from Randall Correa. It was too short to be a goal. It's probably going to be disallowed. No, it's goal awarded. Come on, boys. Yes, Randall Correa with a lovely ball over their defenders to Hugo Duro, who placed his shot. 1-0. 23 goals for Hugo Duro. He had a good season, considering our first part of the season wasn't that great, especially in January. Randall Correa with a free kick from Perez now. Yes, we're controlling the game. We already had a couple of shots on target, and we're controlling possession. Here's Hugo G recovering the ball well there. Randall Correa. Square it. Nope. Cross it. Here's from Perez. A good ball. Javiguera. Hugo G. Gaia. Shoot, mate. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Nice move from Valencia there. Well, we're 1-0 up at halftime. Only 2 shots. As you can see, we weren't too creative, and neither were Atletico Madrid. I'll take this 1-0 victory, of course. Let me just get the league table up. There you go. Yes, we got a throw in now. Gaia, first highlight of the second half. I'm gonna make some substitutions. Naipan! Huge opportunity there. Come on, kid. Mosquera. He's doing fine, Mosquera. I was afraid not playing Diakabi, but he's on a 7 rating. Guillamon is playing his ass off, 7.6, without scoring or assisting. I like it when you have a player with good rating without scoring or assisting. It shows you that the guy did his job, did his role. Yes, let's make some substitutions. I'm gonna bring in Kyoba for Naipan. Fran Perez is really tired. Salamakers comes in even though he's anxious. And Diogo Lopez for Osman. Okay, no highlights, but it seems like Atletico Madrid are pushing forward. They have possession now. They only had 1 shot on target. The game is over. We've won it. It was a boring game, but I'll take the 3 points. The best performer, Hugo Duro. Guillamon had an excellent game as well. Just a couple of changes for the second leg in the Champions League away at Barcelona. Diakabi comes back into the first 11, and I'm forced to use Cáceres as the wing-back on the right because Randall Correa is suspended, and also Bajetic got injured as well, just for a couple of days. I know some people don't really care about team talks. I do. I'm not gonna tell them to play without any pressure. We are underdogs, but not huge underdogs. So I'm gonna go with this one. I know we are the underdogs here, but go out there and give the fans a performance to cheer for. I've motivated some people. I trust you. Let's tell them we trust them. And here we go. In the first leg, even though it ended 2-2, we controlled the entire game. We deserved more. Barcelona were lucky to score 2 goals. We deserved to score a couple more. We had Hugo Duro missing a couple of sitters. Yeah. Let's see what's going to happen in the second leg. Of course, Barcelona are favorites. Well, half an hour has passed and nothing happened in this game except for the fact that Lewandowski is not playing anymore. We have our first highlight with Christensen. Romeo, we're defending, and we're defending well. This guy is really good, Alexandro Balde. And Gaia was there. Hugo Duro, yes. A chance for a counter-attack maybe. Osman, that's the end of the highlight. Why the hell did we saw that? Another free kick for Barcelona. Condé was there. Now Gavi for Barcelona. Christensen. Back to Gavi. Yes, Hugo G was there, but couldn't get the ball back, and Ansu Fati scores. We're 1-0 down, 3-2 on aggregate. It's not all lost after a quiet first half an hour. Well, at least Lewandowski is off the pitch injured, so that's something. Yeah, we had 3 shots, but none on target. We have a late highlight here. Ansu Fati. Come on, boys. We can recover the ball here. We are better than this. Yes, Gaia to Hugo Duro, who's on a 6.3 right now. Don't like it. Frankie de Jong, we're 2-0 down. We're 2-0 down right before halftime. Well, I'm still hoping maybe we can get back in the game in the second half. We controlled possession, but we didn't create it much. Just 3 shots, probably long shots. Our shooting has not been good enough. Just 3 minutes in, I went attacking right from the start of the second half. Ansu Fati, we're 3-0 down, for crying out loud, people. Come on. Come on. We are getting spanked by Barcelona. Right, I'm making some substitutions. Hugo Duro is on a 6.1. So Højlund is gonna come in. Diogo Lopez for Osman. Naipan gets replaced by Kyoba. Juan Cáceres 6.3. Georgie 6.3. We're not gonna sub off my goalkeeper. Yeah, we're done. Barcelona got the better of us today. Gaia is on a 6.2. Yeah, we were terrible. Except for Hugo Guillamon, who's on a 7. And Fran Perez on a 7.4. I don't know why. Anyway, back to the game. Back with Barcelona in attack. We didn't have a single highlight going our way. Gavi, 4-0. What a goal. What a goal. And we are getting destroyed. There's half an hour remaining and we are getting spanked by Barcelona here. I wasn't expecting us to be so terrible. I'm going back to positive. Okay, let's make some other substitutions. Two more. Patrick Dorgu for Gaia and Gasyorovsky for Sengoskar. Well, after they scored the fourth goal, things kind of calmed down. Fran Perez, our best performer, but we didn't really see him. Well, we were promised earlier in the save that we're gonna get another excellent youth intake, and the game delivered, or at least it seems that way. According to Angelo Carbone, this bunch of players have a real chance of developing into a golden generation. So we have 3 elite talents, a bunch of top talents. That's 3, 5, 6, 9 top talents and 3 good talents and a decent one. So let's start with this pressing forward. Antonio Orts, finishing 14, determination only 10. He's spirited, he doesn't like to take long shots, and I agree with him. He only has 5 in long shots, long throws 1, and his strength is 3. I know the game just randomly chooses these attributes, but sometimes it's ridiculous. Anyway, the guy can finish, he's aggressive, he's brave, he has some decent physical attributes. Maybe he's going to develop into a decent player, a backup player for us in the future. We have a Romanian player, Ilie Burdec, winger on the left. Crossing 14, he's determined, but unfortunately he has an unambitious personality and that's going to really hurt him. He's fast, okay, and that's about it. Good crossing for 15-year-old. Moving on to another winger, this time on the right, Ivan, who's a Spanish. Determination 20, that's great. Flair and leadership are 14, technique 15, great physical attributes for a 15-year-old. He can play up front as well as a deep lying forward with finishing only 9 and first touch 11. Of course, he has room to improve, only 15 again. Moving on to a defensive winger this time on the left, David Yagwe, I guess. Actually, he's natural as a wingback on defense, dribbling 4, crossing 7, first touch 6. Oh my word, his technical attributes are really poor. He's aggressive, he's brave, he is determined, he has good leadership, good work rate, not that great physically, but this will improve a lot in the next few years. But his technical attributes won't improve that much. Finishing 2, but we don't care about that. We do care, however, about off the ball, positioning, tackling, passing, marking, crossing, dribbling, and so on. I don't think this guy is going to make it, but who knows. Moving on to another defensive winger, a Cuban, okay, Francisco Viciedo. He's natural actually as a box-to-box. Okay, you don't get too often a 15-year-old box-to-box. Hard-working midfielder with low self-belief. Yeah, not gonna make it. Great work rate though, and his technique is good. Moving on to Diego, Brazilian advanced playmaker on the right. I don't really use my wingers with this role. Up front, he likes to play as a deep lying forward. He's 16. The other ones were 15, and he has great mental attributes for his age. He gets forward whenever possible. Finishing 14, first touch 15. His physicals are really poor, but he can improve on that. Jumping reach only 3. Okay. Passing 11, technique 14. Good flair, good off the ball. I like this kid. I really do. Moving on to a ball-winning midfielder, a Moroccan. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this guy's name. He's a ball-winning midfielder. What about as a box-to-box? No, long shots 8, finishing 5. Good physical attributes. Teamwork 16, work rate 17. That's great. Very ambitious, committed attacking midfielder. Really, an advanced playmaker. Up front, he likes to play as a pressing forward. I think I'm gonna train him as a box-to-box, even though his technical attributes are not right for it. Next we have a central defender, Pedro Roustol, heading 10, jumping reach 14, not bad for a 15-year-old. Mentally he's decent, but he's low determined. Determination 3, not gonna make it. I already know, even though I'm gonna find him a mentor, Next we have a sweeper keeper, Ivan. Okay, he's not bad. Technique 11. Okay, dude. He's not bad at all for a 15-year-old. Handling 16. Reflexes, one-on-ones are decent. He's determined. He has 17 determination. A decent personality. 14 aggression. Not bad. Okay, so let's get to the free elite talent, and we're gonna start with this deep lying playmaker, Adrian Rostol. Wait, it's the other guy, his brother? Do we see that? I'm already one of his favorite personnel. No, I don't think he is his brother. Remember, we have Pedro Rostol as well. So let's take a look at him. A deep lying playmaker. Yes, I can see that. Resolute personality, which is great. First touch 14, passing 12, technique 14, decent mentals and decent physicals for a 15-year-old. A complete wingback on the right, David Cuesta. Okay, now this is what I call a future replacement for Randall Correa. I already like this kid. 10 crossing, 11 dribbling and 10 first touch for a 15-year-old. That's great. Technique 15, tackling 11. He's better going forward than defending, that's for sure. He will improve. He's fairly determined, 16 determination. He's brave and he has good physical attributes for a 15-year-old. Yeah, I like this kid. And the one that Angelo Carbone seems to really like, Milan Hidalgo, a central defender, jumping reach 14, heading 10. A very ambitious personality, decent mental attributes, good physical attributes, and good technical attributes as well for a 15-year-old. Yeah, let's see those attributes for a ball-playing defender. Yes, I like this kid. So yes, looking at their attributes, I believe these free elite talents have what it takes to make it all the way as important players for Valencia, especially because they have decent personalities, especially this guy, the resolute personality. It's great. Some of these top talents will make it and other won't. I saw some mixed personalities there. Some of them were really poor, but just like last season, I'm happy with the bunch of players we got through the youth system. Angelo Carbone, I believe I showed you this guy's profile before. From my point of view, he's great for us. I fired the head of youth that was here, and Angelo here was the best head of youth that applied for the job. He has great attributes, a decent personality. You know, the best personality is the model citizen or model professional. He's determined, he has good motivation, people management is decent. Of course, he's good at judging players' ability and potential, and he has 20 in his working with youngsters. So there you have it, folks. Before I leave you though, I did play another game before the youth intake day took place. A 1-1 draw away at Sevilla. It's not a bad result considering we had Hugo Duro injured and a few tired legs. Kyoba scored for us with 15 minutes before the final whistle. So this point puts us back on 4th place, 1 point ahead of Atletico Madrid with a game in hand. So now that we got knocked out of the Champions League by Barcelona, I guess I'll see you guys for the last few games of the season, or maybe straight to the cup final if we get past Almeria, and we should. Okay, thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys for the next one.